It's a little chilly and raining this morning, but we're headed to Dollar Tree for a very special reason, and it's because we're recreating some high-end Christmas ornament dupes, and I'm going to start with these Dollar Tree ornaments. You can find them pretty much every year during Christmas season, and I'm just going to remove everything from them. The fabric, the decor, everything. I just want to have the foam ball. The goal here today is to recreate the look and the feel of each high-end decor. So for this first one, I'm going to take this golden ribbon that has tons of texture, very glittery. I'm going to remove the wire portion of it on each side, and then I'm going to cut it in half. That way, I'm going to have smaller, thinner strips that are way more manageable. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue, and I'm just going to start wrapping the ball with it. And again, the goal is to just get it as close to looking as possible to the original high-end decor. Once I had it pretty much wrapped up and covered, I'm just going to secure it with hot glue and take this golden, it's just like a string. I'm going to tie it in a loop, and then I am going to place it with some flexible wire. I'm going to fold the flexible wire, thread it through the string, and then just push the flexible wire right onto the foam. That's it for the first one. All right. So for the second one, we're going to recreate again the golden look of the original. So I'm going to take one of the foam balls. I'm going to take some of these sequins from Dollar Tree. These are in the golden tone. I'm going to put them in a paper plate. I sprayed the ball with some adhesive spray and tried to glue them. It did not work. So I removed most of them, and then I'm just going to pull out my gold leaves. Now, if you've never worked with gold leaf, it's so fun. It's a little messy, but it's truly fun. I'm just going to start wrapping it around the ball. It's already sticky from the spray, and I don't mind that there's still some sequins on the ball. It's okay. We're just going to cover it up and then press it and remove any excess flakes. And then anywhere where I see a little bit of white, I'm just going to add some of those sequins. I'm going to add a little dab of glue and then add some sequins. I got to tell you, this was a lot of fun. It was a little messy with all the, you know what I mean, but it was fun. So once I had it all covered up, I'm going to make a little hole with one of the skewers. I'm going to add hot glue, one of those loops with the golden string, and push it right in. That's for the second one. For the third one, I'm going to take some of this metallic paint. This is from Artisa. Use any paint you want, okay? This is just what I had on hand, and I love that it has a little bit of a golden tone. So I'm just going to place the ball again on a skewer stick, and I'm just going to paint it. It's a little sheen. It's okay. It doesn't matter if I see some of it. This is just to add color and make it nice and a golden tone. So now that the paint is wet and is fully covered, I'm going to take some glitter from Dollar Tree and I'm just going to start pouring it. I'm just going to start placing it. This one, again, was a lot of fun. And I'm just going to start doing it until it's completely covered. And I did spray the surface with a top coat from Rust-Oleum. I didn't show it. I don't know why, but I just took a top coat, clear, sprayed it, make sure that it's nice and secure. I added one of those strings once again with hot glue, and then I'm going to make a very simple multiple loop bow with a pipe cleaner in the golden tone, hot glue it to the top, and that's it. Let me show you what the original inspiration looked like, and this is mine. I gotta say, I kind of like mine better. I know I'm a little biased, but let me know what you think. The second high-end inspiration comes from Etsy, and these beautiful ornaments are for $430, and I'm going to try to recreate with Dollar Tree ornaments. Now, I don't have four ornaments. I do have one additional one, so I'm going to take this one, remove everything from it. I am going to keep those two little things because we're going to use them in a little bit. I'm also going to take one of these shelf strings. So these shelves you can find at Dollar Tree, and I use them all the time to make crafts, and I always keep the little rope that comes with them. and I'm going to use them for this ornament. All right, so I'm going to start by just creating like a little swirl with the rope with hot glue. This is just going to get me started. Then once I had a nice little size one, I'm just going to hot glue it to the bottom of the ornament and just keep adding glue and rolling it around. So simple and very easy and so fun. Also, I actually had a lot of fun doing these. So I'm going to do that all the way till the entire ornament is covered. All right, friends, I would love for you to join my email list. I email once a week with upload updates as well as any updates and new news from my channel and business. So if you want to join, check it out. It is linked down below. As I was covering the ornament, one of the ropes did not match in color. It was actually a little lighter in tone. It's okay. You can see it right there. It's like the top portion of the ornament. It worked out in the end. I don't know why they were different colors, but it is what it is. We'll work with it. All right, I'm going to take some more of that rope and I am going to make a loop and then add some hot glue right there in the hole opening on the top and place it right in. Just got to squish it in. And then we're going to add some of those decor that was already on the original ornament. This is just to add some of the greenery. Now, the original inspiration had a very neutral colors, but for this one, I'm going to add greens and reds just to make it a little bit more traditional. And again, we're trying to recreate the entire look of it. And then I'm just going to place the red berries right in the center. Of course, I want to remind you what the original looked like. Beautiful ornaments. And then this is what mine looks like. I gotta say, I think this was one of my favorites. I love the texture of it. Well, what do you think? The next high-end Christmas ornament that I am going to attempt to recreate the look for is this beautiful keepsake one. If you have somebody's who's passed away, maybe their shirt, this is just a great way to reuse one of those shirts and create a keepsake ornament. I'm going to try to recreate it with this ornament that already has a beautiful buffalo check kind of plaid look. It's not blue, but it is beautiful. So I removed everything from the top and I'm going to take one of these fabrics that I removed from the previous ornament. I'm going to add hot glue, fold it. Then I'm going to add hot glue again and fold it again. This is to create that seam, that middle shirt type seam where the buttons are going to go. Very simple, very easy. You can also sew it if you'd like, but hot glue, I'll take that. It's so easy. All right, so once I have it folded for the second time, I'm just going to cut off the excess fabric as close as possible to the edge. And then we are going to place it right on the center, right down the center of the ornament, just like the original. I'm going to hot glue the top, I'm going to hot glue the bottom, and then I'm going to cut off the excess as close as possible to the seam so it looks nice and professional. I want to add buttons just like the original inspiration one had. I found 3 buttons that are white. I think it will look great on this one. They're different sizes, so I'm just going to place them larger from the bottom to smaller to the top. And a little bit of hot glue goes a long way. And then it's time to add some greenery. This is the same one that already came with the original ornament. I'm just going to place it right on top. It's going to hide all that extra glue that was left over there. And I'm going to add the little not the ornament, the little pine cone that came with it and some red berries right on top. And of course, we need something to hang the ornament. So I'm just going to take some jute string, very simple, do the same thing, loop it, tie it on the bottom, and then hot glue it right there behind all the decor. Let me remind you what the original inspiration looked like. And this is what mine looks like. I love this one. It has such a farmhouse, rustic, country look to it, but what a great gift it would make. The next high-end Christmas ornament inspiration comes from Kirkland. These 2 flocked pinecone ornaments, a set of 2, are $15. And I think we can tell that it's going to be pretty easy to redo, right? But let's try it and see how I did it. All right, so I'm going to take this huge pine cone. I already had it from my stash from last year. And I'm going to add one of the looped strings, tie it, and hot glue it. I'm going to spray the entire thing with some adhesive spray and add some flour. This is just what I had on hand, friends. Use what you have. You can use fake snow if you'd like. It's okay. I just want to add that dusty, kind of snowy look that it had. Now, once it was completely covered, I'm just going to shake it off and remove any excess from it. And then we're going to take some paint. This is Chalk Paint Waverly in the white, and I'm just going to start dabbing it pretty much all over the tips, in between the little pine cones, wherever you want. I just want this to look clumpy and snowy and frosted. There is definitely no right or wrong way to do this. Just have fun, get messy. But let me show you what the originals look like. And this is what mine looks like. Definitely an easy craft to do. I love this one. It got messy, but I had a lot of fun. What do you think of this one? And this is it, my friends. I have another video here for you to watch with tons more of Christmas crafting inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.